Good morning to all. My name is Ankur Kumar, and I'm a student of BCA branch, and I'm here to talk uh, talk about something human rights. Human rights are rights which refers or prefers to every individual or a person in a country which lives a respectful life without facing any barriers, such as discrimination on the basis of gender, race, caste, on the race or a country. As you know, every individual gets human rights from the birth, and not any organization or any authority or individuals has authority to take away from them. Human rights are universal in nature, and they have some points are right to live, freedom and thought expression and religion, right to acquire nationality, right of protection against arrest and detention, and right to education. Right to live. Right to live means living a life with respectful or dignity. It implies the fulfillment of all basic needs which a human wants, like food, shelter, cloth, and also human or individual use environment for his own development. Freedom of thought, expression, and religion. A person can develop or express himself better way if has a freedom to express or thought. Um, and second one, individual is a rational being, so there is must be freedom on his thought, what he want to express from the people in front of people. And third, the freedom of religion is a right of every individual or a person to faith or faith in his religion, which he worship or and he follow the culture of that religion. Right to acquire nationality. The means of acquiring nationality means the individual get status and citizen of other country if from his one. Individual also participate in affairs of a country for the development in economy, society, and mentally also. Individual also get the political right in everywhere all over the country, and he can also contest election as a rightful citizen of that country. Right to protection against arrest and detention. To write or detain anyone without a proper reason is considered against human rights. And in every country, there is a proper legal and judicial system to preserve or maintain and maintaining the human rights of the person, to not abolish the human rights from anyone. Right to education. Education helps to dispel the ignorance of the individual. It means it education could have uh, remove or eliminate the illiteracy in the society. And second, it provide opportunity for development. Education provides opportunity for development of a country and individual also. Education create a will to fight or raise his voice against injustice and exploitation. Human rights of the United Nations. United Nations has given important place of human rights in its objectives or his declarations, which he made on 10 December 1948. The United Declaration of United Human Rights in America. All members of countries of the United Nations are expected to give their proper rights to their citizen or a person or to their persons. And some of the important articles in the declaration including the following. First one, rights are entitled without any distinction on the basis of gender, religion, race, and etc. Right to freedom of movement, right to seek asylum, right to own property, freedom of thoughts and religion, right to vote, right to primary education, arts and literature, right to keep one's personal life dignity from encouragement. So, Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch has been across the world and they ensure the human rights and preserve the human rights. Indian and human rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was proclaimed when the Indian Constitution was being drafted. In Indian Constitution, the human rights are divided in two parts. First, in fundamental rights, and second, directive principle of the state policy, which is known as DPSC, National Human Rights Commission. In 1993, National Human Rights Commission investigates into the case of violation of human rights whenever or anywhere in the country. The work of NHRC to protect the human rights. The conclusion, as you know, human rights refers the right of every person, which is allowed to live his life without facing any discriminations, religion, caste, and gender, or race, or country. In the December 1948, the United Nations proclaimed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and laid the foundation of these rights. In 1993, NHRC, or National Human Rights Commission, was established. The National Human Rights Commission investigates into cases of violation of human rights anywhere in the country. Thank you.